Hey there, everyone. Kingswat here, and welcome back to Cold Waters. So, when we left off last time, we just finished delivering a SEAL team to Murmansk, and we were headed back to Holy Loch to rearm and repair. And basically said, I'd try and get there, and if I encountered any enemy combatants and got pulled into combat, I'd start recording. Well, didn't even get to move like an inch from Murmansk, and as you can see, we have a new sonar contact bearing 16, designate 01. Our depth is 50 feet. Our heading is 42. So he's going to be off to our port, and our speed is 5 knots. So, we weren't even moving. We were just sitting there. Local conditions, clear light breeze, weak surface duck, very weak thermal air at 243 feet. Because we're pretty much stopped, I'm just going to make sure here. So I don't even know what's attacking me. Could be ships, could be subs. So we've got 1 Moss, 3 torpedoes, and 12 TASMs. And it's probably going to be a knife fight, that's for sure. Looks like, yeah, we have no room for maneuvering, which kind of sucks. Alright, so yeah, there's the 2 contacts. Let's go ahead and classify these guys, see what they are. 3 contacts. That's... Looks like it's going to be a sub. So, got a Victor 2. And let's have a look through here. Looks to be an Alpha. Something way the hell out. Not a humpback, that's for sure. No, he's not actually that far out. That's good. Looks like a Victor 1. We'll go with Victor 1 for now, even though we don't have all the info on him. So let's have a peek. 2 is cavitating. Oh Jesus, this is like crazy. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, active sonar. Let's go active. Same level. Fire and activate at 2,000 yards. So he just launched. We're actually going to launch a Moss and have it go behind us. We just lost our wire. So basically, try and turn a little bit. Put him behind us. I know we're cavitating. Kind of sucks. There's another sub over there. Just see him off in the distance. Lost contact with the Alpha. Ooh, don't want to lawn dart. Alright. Go. Gonna try and put some distance in between us here. Not sure if our torpedo's active yet. I do believe it is. I don't really want to come back on that Moss. But I will if I need to. It does look like our torpedo is starting to home. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Let's go ahead full. Look at our torpedo. So there's ours. I think it's gonna hit him right in the fucking bow. So he's done. Ooh, don't want to do that. Knuckle formed. Ooh. A little intense. Now, looks like his torpedo just went active. Really hoping that it's just going to keep doing a circle. And that's what it looks like it's going to do. So it's just going to do a circle search. I'm just gonna sit there, and I'm hoping we're far enough away from it that it won't detect us. We're gonna slow it down, see if we can't reacquire whatever else is over here. Okay, so that was a Victor 2. It's gone. I think might have been like probably one of the more difficult subs to go after, so I'm glad we kind of got him first. I don't know what the alphas are. I've never actually come across one. Here's the Victor 1. Alpha looks similar. Older, maybe? I don't know. No. Okay. Now, it's probably hard for us to actually pick anything up from our location right now, because we have that wreck over near the enemy. We can see them, but don't have any information on them, so I'm not going to shoot yet. Probably won't be until we're past the wreck that we actually get to acquire them. I could go active, but I think that would be suicide. Moss is already used up, I think. Yep. Not that it did a lot of good. This is where I wish I had like a sea lance. What is this? We have a torpedo in the water. It's going over towards that wreck. Interesting. So there's something back in this area. So we know about the one right here. Right there. Still nothing though on gonna a little slower. Turn to port. See if we can't get some idea of what's going on here. And that torpedo's still doing its circle search. We lucked in right there that that's what he chose for that torpedo to do. If he'd done the snake search, it probably would have picked us up. Okay, so that torpedo did come from that one that we can see. I don't know where that third and final one is. Come on. Go active and pick up that wreck. There's us in the background there. We can kill this group. Seems to be like a little hunter-killer group. That'll be a good victory. Get them taken out of play. I think he might have shot towards like where our moss was. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of time compression. So that first torpedo just blew up. Was somewhere back behind us. So now that's gone. There's the other one that just passed over the wreck. We're going to increase speed, 10 knots, and turn to starboard. Start passing that wreck. Maybe linger or loiter just around it. Just to see if we can detect these guys. So we still don't even have contact on the torpedo, and like, you know, it's 81 decibels is ambient noise, so we should be getting something. We're gonna go up to 20 knots while we close on that wreck. Like I said, it's a pretty good game. I do kind of miss the ability to be inside the sub, go into like the different compartments like you could in Silent Hunter series, especially Silent Hunter 3. That's got to be like where that game or that franchise peaked, I should say. Silent Hunter 4 was okay, just needed some optimization, but so far I'm really happy with this. Definitely worth the purchase. That's rare nowadays. You know, you buy these AAA games and hardly play them. Buy this game, turns out to be a little gem. Really hope I don't cavitate here. Shit. All right. So there, that torpedo just went in a straight line and blew up. Nothing else. We're gonna sail towards these guys' last known positions. We can see one there, off to about 30 degrees or so. I don't know which one that is. Can't select them at all. Let's go, boys. "20 knots is a nice clip." Remember, like the Silent Hunter days, like Silent Hunter 3, you'd be cruising along at the surface going, 17 or so. It's like playing with fire. It's nice to actually be able to go fast underwater. Slow it down to 10 knots, see if we can acquire this guy now. I think that might be the Alpha. I don't know, I don't like the fact there's another Victor out here somewhere. I still like the fact that I've got 2 torpedoes left. That's awful. At least our orders are to go to Holy Loch. What do you guys think? Should I go active for a second? See if we can get anybody. Killer active. Might just be that we're close to the bottom. Thought there was supposed to be like a weak thermal layer here. Did I read that wrong? Just come up off the bottom a bit. See if that helps. Still nothing, and he is fairly close. I don't want to, like, try ramming him. Just for shits and giggles. Now, one thing I did notice is, like, the sails or conning tower, however you want to call it, like this whole area here. On some of the subs, it doesn't seem to actually be modeled. Like, it's just there, and torpedoes pass right through it. That's kind of interesting. Increase our speed a little bit. Oh, no, we're cavitating. Not increase the speed. Man, I think that Victor, like, I think this is the Alpha. But I think that Victor, like, completely fucked off. He was like, nope, killed the better Victor. I'm out of here. Wow, I don't know why this guy's not showing up. There we go. Was the Alpha. Because he's close, we are going to go ahead and shoot. Shoot from the port side. And activate at 2 kilometers. 2,000 yards. And that appears to be off a little bit. So we're going to move it this way. So it's just him pinging. I think he knows. As long as he speeds up to 15 knots, if that's accurate, um, which is good. It means the can't shoot, I don't think. Go ahead and activate that. Keep it on active sonar. We're going to guide it towards the contact. Just going to try and keep it. He's going 33 knots right now. That is crazy. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, he's almost like a Victor. I don't know if like maybe he came first and then there was the Victors, or if like the Victors came first and then this is what they ended up as. But, nice looking little boats. Let's have a look at our torpedo. Torpedo is homing. Excellent. And we get nothing in the water. There's him. There's the torpedo. We got nothing else coming in around us. Now, you know, the good old days of Silent Hunter 3, when you couldn't see like 10 feet in front of you. Those were kind of nice, although at the same time, kind of like being able to see right now. Let's go back to that torpedo. Homing. Like it's having a hard time catching up with them. Oops. Hit space by mistake there. Let's slowly get in. Nope. Guide that. Not sure why that actually came off of homing. Change it to passive. Didn't drop a noisemaker or anything. And he's gone. Good hit. Right by the conning tower. Alright. Now, we're going to steer ourselves. We're going to go back down. Don't care if I cavitate. We're going to steer ourselves towards where that Victor 1 was. So we're going 20 knots. We're just going to go do some time compression. Can't get over there. When we get to his last location, we'll slow it down. See if we can't pick anything up. Alright, good enough. Now, we can see him. We know he's there. Not too far off of that. He's really moved too much. Go with active. Let's turn ourselves so we can keep the wire. Go finish this little group off here. I don't want them being like in a group we have to deal with later on, or go out into like the North Atlantic and hit convoys or something. So there we go. We're gonna hit him with active. Can't get anything. So he's not at his location. He has moved a little bit. Man, he seems to be a stealthy little boat, that's for sure. You guys think, should I dumbfire it? Alright, so he's hitting us with active. There is a torpedo in the water. We are going to go ahead and fire. Range to activate. Ooh, that's way. There we go. He just hit us again. So there we go, he is cavitating. Have reacquired. get that going there. I don't like the fact there is a torpedo coming in and we can't see it. There you go, he's going 26 knots. Still can't see his torpedo. Coming right at us, though. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to make sure that that torpedo is going where it needs to go. To cut that wire. I just switched it to passive. We just lost the wire. We have no more torpedoes left. And I want to get away from his torpedo. So we're just going to come to about 218, 219. 218 it is. And we're just going to try and get the hell away from this torpedo before it activates. Go like full speed. Don't think this is actually acquired yet. There we go. It's acquired now. His might have acquired us as well. Looks to be doing a snake search. Oh. Yeah, it's doing a snake. That sucks. That ain't good. Ooh, that is not good at all. Holy shit. Huh. Ooh. Come on, baby, don't get us. Don't get us. Don't get us. Oh my god. We just lucked in there, and there's our torpedo. We're just going to keep going the way that we're going. Ooh, do not like that at all. That's a little too close for comfort. Like, I'm shocked that the next should pick us up. So there we go, he just dropped your noisemaker. Our torpedo's nice and close. Which it is. Came right back in on him. That's good. He's trying. Going 32 knots. He's going 32, I'm going 33. Come on, torpedo, you can do it. Before he drops another noisemaker. Oh, just did a knuckle. Just turned his rudder hard to port, and it creates like a little water disturbance that didn't actually save him. There we go. Contact breaking up. Wonderful. The torpedo's off in the distance now. I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. You know, let's keep it going fast. Let's time compression this so the torpedo blows up. Alright, far enough away. So, and leave. No vessels, no weapons, no aircraft, no flooding. Go ahead and leave combat. So it was a Victor 1, Victor 2, and an Alpha. So we sunk all three. The only weapons we have left are TASMs. So well done, this was not your mission. Yeah, I know. Our mission is to actually get the hell home. And we're going to get screwed. We're just going to close to 25,000 yards. Slow down. I don't like this at all. Can we get out of here? No, we can't. There's vessels within 15,000 yards of us. That's a sub. Probably should have paid attention to it. Don't know. It's basically... It's like surface ships. Might try and engage them with the TASMs. Alright, new contacts here, 1. Fairly close. And it's sub. That's not good. That is not good at all. We are going to turn to port. Just try and get away. This looks like a Have a look here. Looks like a Victor. Or another Alpha. It's an Alpha. Great. We got for layers. Very strong layer. Huh. Let's try and get just up above it. At like 100 feet or so. And that'll help us avoid detection from him. Hopefully it's just the one, and I spoke too soon. Alright, let's kill time compression. That would be November. Very first Russian nuclear sub, I believe. Oh. Big ass sub. Not very useful. Oh. Have a look. So the Alpha, down low, down low. So we're gonna definitely go ahead and get up above the layer. The layer is represented by all these little bubbles and stuff. I like how it's close to 25,000 yards, and it starts me closer to these guys than I start when I close to 10,000 yards. Great. Alright, so we're at 175 feet. We're going to come up to about 100 feet. This is what sucks about doing the SEAL missions. Like, at least when you're doing the TLAM missions, you can... Oh, Sierra 3. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, we're in the process of leveling off just above 100 feet. There we go. Let's have a look at Sierra 3. See what that is. Oh, lovely. It's going to be something vicious. Another Alpha. So we got 2 Alphas and a November hunting us. This is why I wish that the Sea Lances were vertical launch. Keep a bunch of them and then just lob torpedoes in on top of these guys. We have no way to fight, so we are really just going to try and get out of here. If these guys were on the surface, we could fight. And if you see where I'm sitting, just above the layer. Good spot to be. Screws up all their sonar and stuff. So. That Alpha actually like chasing us? Would appear so. Let's do a turn south here. 180. There we go. Is that Alpha turning too? He is. I don't like that. That's kind of creepy. It's really creepy. There's one there. The other one, he's actually up above the layer with us. Look at him. I'm gonna go sit right in the layer now. I'm at 111 feet. Layer's at 114. Try and make it a little bit difficult for him. He did just turn suddenly, which kind of worries me. Could have a torpedo in the water now. No idea where that November is. Contact fade it. So he's looking. He can look on the map. He's searching for us. Really hope he doesn't come up behind us. We just lost the layer. Shit. That's not good. I think he's kind of doing like a little zigzag. Deep. Contact with the November has been reestablished. Passing 200 feet. Down low. He is really closing in. Kind of getting like sandwiched here. Don't like this at all. Do not like this at all. Here's the November. Good thing is, I think he's going 10 knots. And that piece of junk, he's not going to be able to hear us, I don't think. I'm trying to get between, get on each side of us. We'll make some noise. Can't get them to shoot torpedoes at each other. Back towards the November. Nice slow turn. Alpha doesn't appear to be turning. This is going to be crazy. This is where I wish I had a torpedo. This is crazy. One Alpha. That other one's long gone. This is how bad the sonar is on the November. And he most likely does not even know I'm here. Which is good for me. Very good for me. There you go, he's gone past. We're going to come to starboard. Head in the way that they just came from. There's one over here. November back there. I think we might have dodged a bullet. We do have time compression on. I do apologize. I know it's not that thrilling. So we got one here, another one right here. November right there behind us. So in short of it is like, disaster, we might have actually escaped unscathed here. Just good. Very good. Still got contact with the November for some reason, even though he's like in the baffles. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna try and get back to so November and 2 Alphas is right. We're gonna try and get back to Holy Loch. Yeah, this is not the mission. No shit. No shit. Do want to know why this thing's going so slow though. It's really annoying. There's an enemy surface group out in the Norwegian Sea. Hope we can go hunt them after we get rearmed. Where the hell are you guys going? Okay, that's what I thought. Gotta get back to Holy Loch, guys. We can do it. Key West will fight another day. See, there's a lot of Soviet traffic actually out in the Norwegian Sea. There's 2 surface groups now, and the gatekeeper by Greenland Sea there guarding the Barents Sea. All right, we're doing it. All right, guys. We made it to Holy Loch. We've got 14 ships sunk. We've got 5 other warships, not capital ships. 5 subs, 4 merchants. 73,000 tons so far. 22 days at war. Not a lot. But yeah, we'll go from there. So Intel reports that a wolf pack of enemy diesel electric subs will sail within the next 7 days and attempt to transit the Yuck area. I assume that's right. They must be sunk before they get the opportunity to cause mayhem along the North Atlantic convoy routes. Maybe contain 2 to 4 Foxtrot and or Romeo class subs. So we're going to go ahead and rearm and do all that stuff, and I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching the adventures of the USS Key West, and hope to see you again next time.